Have you ever walked into a gym and noticed almost everyone carrying a protein shake bottle? Or maybe you're one of those people who religiously drinks protein powder after every workout. The global protein supplement market has exploded to over $20 billion in the past decade. But here's the million-dollar question that's been keeping me up at night. Are these expensive protein powders actually more effective than the simple eggs and meat our grandparents relied on to build strong, healthy bodies? When I first started working out, I fell into the same trap as everyone else. Every fitness influencer and gym buddy told me I absolutely needed protein supplements to see real muscle gains. I was spending over $100 a month on various protein powders, believing this was the secret to building muscle. But then something made me question everything. If our ancestors built impressive physiques without any artificial supplements, why do we suddenly need these processed powders? The truth is, millions of people are facing this exact dilemma right now. They're spending hundreds of dollars every month on protein supplements, while feeling uncertain about whether they're actually getting their money's worth. Young professionals and students especially feel the financial strain, yet they continue buying these products because they believe it's essential for muscle growth. But what if I told you that the eggs in your refrigerator and the chicken breast in your freezer might actually be superior? Today I'm going to share some absolutely groundbreaking research that will completely change how you think about protein and muscle building. We're talking about studies from Harvard Medical School and the University of Texas that reveal shocking truths about protein absorption, muscle synthesis, and long-term health effects. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear answer about whether you should keep spending money on supplements or switch to whole foods. Let's start with the fundamental science. Yes, muscle growth requires protein, but it's not just about the amount. What really matters is how well your body can absorb and utilize that protein, which scientists call bioavailability. This is where the first shocking discovery comes into play. The University of Texas Exercise Physiology Department published a groundbreaking study in 2023 involving 120 adult participants over 12 weeks. One group consumed whey protein supplements after workouts, while the other group ate the same amount of protein from eggs and chicken breast. The results were absolutely stunning. The whole food group showed 17% greater muscle mass gains compared to the supplement group. But here's what makes this even more fascinating. Let's think about what's actually inside an egg. It's not just protein. A single egg contains vitamin D, choline, selenium, and all 20 essential amino acids in perfect ratios. The leucine in eggs, which directly triggers muscle protein synthesis, works 3 times more effectively than the leucine found in most protein powders. This is because natural leucine comes packaged with complementary nutrients that enhance its absorption. Now consider meat. Beef, pork, and chicken don't just provide protein. They're loaded with creatine, iron, zinc, and vitamin B12. These nutrients work synergistically to create an optimal environment for muscle growth. Meanwhile, most protein supplements are primarily isolated protein powder mixed with artificial additives. Scientific research consistently shows that our bodies recognize and absorb nutrients in their natural form much more efficiently. The University of Copenhagen conducted another fascinating study, tracking 200 athletes over 6 months. Those who got their protein from whole foods showed 23% better strength gains and 31% better muscular endurance compared to the supplement group. Even more impressive was the difference in side effects. While 34% of the supplement group experienced digestive issues, like bloating and stomach discomfort, only 8% of the whole food group reported any mild symptoms. Let's talk about the economic reality that nobody mentions. A premium whey protein container typically costs between $60 to $100 and provides about 25 grams of protein per serving. That works out to roughly 15 cents per gram of protein. Now compare this to eggs. Each egg contains about 6 grams of complete protein and costs around 25 cents. That's approximately 4 cents per gram of protein. making eggs nearly 4 times more economical while providing superior nutritional value. Chicken breast is even more economical. 100 grams contains 23 grams of protein and costs about $3 per kilogram in most markets. That's roughly 3 cents per gram of protein. Even premium cuts of beef, containing 26 grams of protein per 100 grams, often cost less per gram of protein than supplements, when you factor in all the additional nutrients you're getting. But here's where it gets really interesting. Many people believe protein supplements absorb faster, making them better for post-workout recovery. This turns out to be completely wrong. UCLA Sports Medicine research from 2024 revealed that egg protein has 40% higher muscle utilization rates compared to whey protein. Fast absorption isn't necessarily better. What matters is sustained, steady absorption over time. Think about how muscle protein synthesis actually works. After exercise, your muscles remain in an anabolic state for 24 to 48 hours. During this entire period, they need a steady supply of amino acids. Protein supplements spike amino acid levels quickly, but then drop off after about 2 hours. Whole food proteins, on the other hand, provide sustained amino acid release over 4 to 6 hours, perfectly matching your muscles' recovery needs. Casein protein, found naturally in milk and cheese, demonstrates this principle beautifully. It forms a gel in your stomach that slowly releases amino acids over 8 hours or more. This means your muscles get steady nutrition throughout the night while you sleep, preventing muscle breakdown and promoting growth. You simply cannot replicate this natural, time-release effect with artificial supplements. MIT's long-term research reveals even more concerning findings. People who relied on protein supplements for over 5 years showed decreased appetite for whole foods and overall nutritional imbalances. Their bodies became so accustomed to processed nutrition that they lost interest in natural foods. Meanwhile, those who stuck with whole food proteins maintained better overall health and more balanced nutrition profiles. Now let's address the convenience factor. Many people argue that busy modern life requires convenient supplements. But is this really true? Boiling eggs takes 10 minutes. Grilling chicken breast takes 15 minutes. That's barely longer than mixing and drinking a protein shake. Plus, whole foods provide lasting satiety, better digestion, and the psychological satisfaction of eating real food. However, I want to be completely fair here. Protein supplements aren't entirely useless. They can be helpful for people with digestive disorders who struggle with solid foods, individuals who are severely underweight and need extra calories, or vegans who have limited plant-based protein options. But for the average person trying to build muscle, whole foods are clearly superior. So how do you implement this practically? First, calculate your daily protein needs based on your body weight and activity level. Most people need 0.8 to 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight, while those doing resistance training need 1.6 to 2.2 grams per kilogram. A 70-kilogram person would need between 112 to 154 grams of protein daily. Here's how to achieve this with whole foods. 2 eggs at breakfast provide 12 grams. A 150-gram chicken breast at lunch gives you 35 grams. A 100-gram serving of beef at dinner adds 26 grams. A cup of Greek yogurt as a snack contributes another 20 grams. That's 93 grams from main sources. And you'll easily reach your target when you add the plant proteins from grains and vegetables. For those who exercise, here's a golden recipe. Within 30 minutes after your workout, have 2 eggs, 1 banana, and a glass of milk. This combination provides 25 grams of protein plus the carbohydrates, electrolytes, and vitamins needed for optimal recovery. It costs about $2 and outperforms any expensive supplement. But remember these important safety considerations. If you're eating more than 3 eggs daily, monitor your cholesterol levels. Excessive meat consumption can strain your kidneys, especially if you have existing kidney disease or gout. Always choose fresh meat over processed options, and use minimal oil when cooking. Individual differences matter too. Some people are allergic to dairy or have trouble digesting eggs. In these cases, fish, tofu, and legumes are excellent alternatives. The key is finding natural protein sources that work with your body, not against it. Your body craves real nutrition, not artificial powders. Starting tomorrow, add an extra egg to your breakfast, include adequate meat or fish at lunch, and vary your protein sources at dinner. In 1 month, you'll be amazed at the difference in how you look and feel. Building a healthy physique doesn't need to be complicated or expensive. It can be natural, delicious, and economical. If this video helped you make a better decision about protein, please hit the like button and subscribe for more practical health information. Your journey to better health starts with better choices, and whole foods are always the right choice.